Oh, hey friends, Mark Holmes here in my workshop. I didn't realize the camera was on. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, well, this just doesn't work. You know, I enjoy working in my workshop, and sometimes I forget about it. I get working on sites and running all over the place, but I forgot how much I love just being in here and building stuff. You guys will remember that pile of lumber that I had. Well, here it is. The cabinet door is made out of cherry. And what's kind of cool about this is the homeowner had a house built out in Warrington. And what they ended up doing was cutting down all these cherry trees, and he had them saw this stuff up and air dry it for basically a year. And he wanted to make sure that these cabinets were built out of wood that came from the place. And I think that's really, really cool. So I'm going to sand these up and take them on out there today. But let me not get too long-winded, because I'm told by some of you guys out there that I speak about too much stuff other than football, and I take too long to get to the point. So sorry about that, I digress. But what I find interesting is, and it was probably an Eagle person who made that comment, but the Eagles, we've got so many of their fans that are here on the page, and it seems like they've been even more so since the season ended. And it's reminiscent of the Giant fans. You'll remember how last year at the end of the season and all off season, geez, oh look, I couldn't go on the page without Giant fans in here talking about the Cowboys suck. We're going to win the division. We're going all the way. And it's funny because they lost the first round of playoffs. They didn't win the division. Their only claim to fame last year was they beat the Cowboys twice. And apparently, that's all it took for their season to be satisfied. Now, for the Redskins, well, they haven't beaten us the last 2 years, so we wouldn't know if that would be enough to satisfy them. It probably would, since, you know, they talk about us being 22 years of not being to the Super Bowl. Hell, it was even longer for the Washington Redskins. But we won't worry about the Skins. But the Philadelphia Eagles, it's amazing to me because when we won the division last year, I was happy and focused in on my team being in the playoffs. I certainly wasn't on Eagle pages talking about my Cowboys like you Eagle trolls are. You guys are relentless on here right now, and it's amazing to me. And the only thing I can think of is you're scared. You're worried that this weekend, when you take on the Atlanta Falcons, that this is Custer's last stand. That you guys will get beat and be out of the playoffs in the first round, much like we did last year, and you won't have jack that you can say. The season will be done. You won't have an opportunity to ride my ass, because you truly are a different team with Carson Wentz. I'll give you that. Napoleon Dynamite?
Napoleon, give me some of your tots. No, go find your own. Come on, give me some of your tots. No, I'm freaking starved. I didn't get to eat anything today. Gross. Like an idiot.
You want those tots? That offense doesn't look quite the same. And I dare say it might get ugly. So I believe that you trolls out there, EDP is a slob, and Eagles Nation, and Fly Eagles Fly, all you guys are here now knowing that the end is near. Knowing that if your team loses on Saturday, oh, I'm going to get indignant up in here. So I guess you guys are getting your last digs in. But I'm going to ask you trolls the same thing that I asked those New York Giants ones. Because here's the thing. I got no problem with respectful trash talking. You want to tell me my team stinks? Give me reasons why my team stinks. If you beat my team, hey, you're the better team. You beat us. Congratulations. And I'll tell you that after you do it. When we lose, Season's down the toilet, I'm here representing my team, talking smack, defending them, and looking towards the future. Only thing I ask is you do the same. You want to go ahead and argue with me? Hey, I love to have an argument. I love to have a debate. But don't come in here and be disrespectful to people. Don't be calling people, you know what kind of things I'm saying. Because I can hate your team and still like you. So if and when your Eagles lose and get embarrassed, be in here representing your team the same way. Don't be like those cockroach New York Giant fans that once their season went in the toilet, went into hibernation. So that's my take on it, and that's all I have to say about that. Now I got some doors I need to sand, and I will catch you guys a little bit later.